La mujer dominicana se enamora con compresión y ternura y con mucho cuarto.
Hey guys, so welcome back to Pearly Walking. It's me, Ellie again. And today we're going to talk about one of the best things of being in the Dominican Republic, which is our people. Specifically, we're going to talk about Dominican women and the characteristics or the character traits that makes us who we are and why you should be cautious if you can't handle these character traits. If you want to get together with a Dominican woman, if you want to marry a Dominican woman, don't do it if you can't handle these following traits. Before we begin, let me remind you that more than half of you that are watching this very video aren't subscribed to my channel, which breaks my heart, guys. Really, it does. So I want to ask you to please subscribe if you haven't already. It's completely free. It won't take an arm and a leg off of you. Just help a girl out over here. I'm trying to get to 7,000 subscribers. I thank you all that are already subscribed. If you like all things Dominican, want to know what the country is about, want to see cool things about the country, what's going down in the country, and of course, purely walking through places in the city of Santo Domingo, which is my hometown, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that it can tell you whenever I upload. No 100% of Dominican women are the same, obviously, and so the things I'm going to talk about in this video are generalizations about the Dominican women, but we do share certain culture traits and characteristics that most of us fit into. Obviously, that's not going to be 100% of us, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. So without further ado, now that's right, let's get into it. Number one, don't marry a Dominican woman if you cannot handle a lady that is outspoken and has no issues sharing her feelings and her emotions. That's right, you guys. On the other side of the world, such as Japan, for example, it is said to be true that Japanese women are very meek and quiet and they don't share their emotions very often. But here in the Dominican Republic, that is all the way in reverse, honey, because Dominican women, on the most part, love to be outspoken, love to share what's bothering them, love to share what is making them happy. They are very loud for a lot of us are, at least. When we speak, we don't speak like, very meekly. We like to express our emotions, as a lot of Latinos do. So we are no exception here in the Dominican Republic. You're gonna have a woman that loves to say what's making her happy, mad, angry, joyful, grateful, and all of the things in between. So if you can't handle that, Dominican women are not for you. So number two is that Dominican women are very family oriented. This means that as we are raised in the Dominican Republic, we are raised not only with our nuclear family very tightly, but also with our extended family. So in all of our family gatherings, or a lot of them at least, you're gonna see not only our parents and siblings, but you're gonna see our aunts, our uncles, our great aunts, our great uncles, even people that are like fourth cousin twice removed, we call primos, which is cousin in Spanish. So we are very, very oriented towards family in every get-together, in every meeting, every birthday. Most of us will love to have our family around. And also the grandparents, when the Dominican ladies have their own families, play a big role in taking care of the children of that new household. So if you can't handle a woman who is completely family oriented and also has the mindset of having her own family to take care of in the future, then Dominican women are most probably not for you. Number three kind of jumps off of number two, because since we are family oriented and we have been raised to, for the most part, want a family to take care of as well, then we are also raised in knowing how to cook. We Dominican women, for the most part, are trained by our mothers and grandmothers to learn the basics in the kitchen. So most Dominican women that you will find nowadays know how to do the basics in the kitchen, at least, so that they can provide food and prepared meals for their household. That's just something that has been ingrained in us. It has been something that has been traditionally passed down from our parents and grandparents. And so that's one thing to take into account. I don't think anyone would find this as a negative trait, but it's just something to know. We know how to cook for the most part, or at least we know the very basics in the kitchen. Number 4, Dominican women take a traditional outlook on relationships. So basically what that means is that we are taught as we grow up that Dominican women should be responsible for the household. That does not mean that Dominican women don't be, working outside the house, because we love working outside the house, having our careers, having our jobs, our corporate things and our businesses. We are hard workers, but also inside the relationship and inside the home, we love to take care of our man. We love to take care of our husbands, our boyfriends. We are that type of nurturing person that is going to have that traditional outlook. All in all, the Dominican woman is the one that's looking out for the house to be clean, the food to be well cooked, the clothes to be well ironed. They just like taking care of the household things, making sure their spouse or their boyfriend is well taken care of. That's just something we grow up with. So if you're a Dominican woman, let me know in the comments down below if that's the way your mom taught you how to be, or if that's not you whatsoever. I want to hear everybody in the comments, no matter where you live. Dominicans, hit me up in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Number 5, and I subscribe to this one a lot, and this is something that I see all the time, and it is the fact that Dominican women love to dress up, and with especially bold fashion and colorful fashion. So a lot of, let's say, Americans that are more casual in their way of dressing come here to the Dominican Republic and they go, say, to the movies. They see that everybody is like dressed up to the movies, like high heels, makeup, hair done, everything on point to go to the movies. In the US, for example, what I had seen is that people even go like with pajamas to the movies, So it's more of a country where Dominican women love to feel feminine. They love to do their hair on a weekly basis, guys. Yes, most Dominican women, if you ask them, they're gonna go do their nails, their feet, their pedicure, manicure, and their hair on a weekly basis. And also whenever they get the chance to go out, like to the clubs or to the nightclubs or to the movies or wherever they're gonna be like in a social space, they're gonna do it up because they have some colorful, bold colors. They are not afraid to use high heels. They're not afraid to use, all of the makeup, all of the pretty things, all of the cologne, wherever they're going, guys. We just love to be that way. We love to, look impressive, look nice, look on point every time. And number 6 is kind of a bonus item, and that is that you have to watch out for these 2 specific types of Dominican women that you definitely don't want in your life. And I know that there are toxic people in all kinds of cultures and all kinds of nationalities, but these 2 specific ones are very rampant in our Dominican society, and I just want to warn you about these 2 types of women, okay? So the first type of Dominican women you want to watch out for is for la chapeadora, which is the woman that only wants you to give her money.
La mujer dominicana se enamora con compresión y ternura y con mucho cuarto.
So this is the person that would get with you, but only if you give her certain types of things, if you give her a lot of expensive gifts, if you give her money to, do her salon. As I said before, we love the salon and we love to do our nails and our hair. This type of chapeadora person would also like for you to maybe give her money to pay for her monthly expenses or her school or something like that. So watch out for these types of people. They are what you might want to call in other cultures like gold diggers type of things, but these chapeadoras in the Dominican Republic don't necessarily need you to be rich or you to be a millionaire to get with you. All they want to do is for you to help them out monetarily, of course, or with, expensive type of gifts like purses or even cars, so that they can have a better lifestyle, if you know what I mean. So stay away from your classic chapeadora type of girl. And the second type of toxic Dominican woman you definitely want to stay away from is the type of woman that is only there with you to get your green card. So especially if you are from Europe or the United States, You come to the DR, and if you're single or looking for a woman, a lot of these toxic people that are, the ones that are looking to get a better life are willing to get with you just because they know you have a green card, you have a blue passport if you're American, or if you have, a Spaniard descent, or if you come from somewhere in the European Union. They want to get with you just so they can jump up to those wonderful countries and get a better life. Once you are there with them, you get married with them, you help them out with their paperwork, now they're a resident of that country, and they can easily break it off with you. So make sure that if you are going to marry a Dominican woman, it's gonna be for the right reasons and not just for the visa. Like I said in videos before, a lot of Dominicans will love to move abroad. So this is one way where Dominican women find treacherously to move abroad, is to make you think that they're in love with you and they're gonna marry you and things like that. But then you find out they're just there because you have a wonderful visa or a wonderful way for them to get to that wonderful country that they're thinking it's gonna make them have a better life. So watch out for these two toxic type of Dominican women, because there sure are a lot of them. But for the most part, we are not like that, all right? So not everybody is like that. That's a minority, but just watch out for those. Alright guys, so those are my 2 cents on Dominican women. I want to know all your comments down below. Am I wrong? Am I right? Do you think I'm generalizing a little bit too much? What is your take? Are you with a Dominican woman? Can you vouch for the things that I'm saying? I want to know everything, all your thoughts down below so we can go ahead and get the conversation started. Before you leave, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because that would help me out immensely. I also have a members block here on my channel if you want to go check those out. I share more personal style videos over there. And also you can donate any amount you want to my channel through the super thanks button here on YouTube, because I don't have any Patreon or any other pages. Just here on YouTube, go to the super thanks and you can go ahead and donate any amount you want at all. Alright guys, so this is me signing out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.